with me, I have a Greenspring resident because we're doing a spotlight on one of the clubs, the many clubs here at Greenspring, and today we are featuring the Computer Club. So today I have Bob Sinclair, who is going to tell us and update us about the latest things happening with the Computer Club. So how are you doing today, Bob?
Pretty good.
You been good?
Yeah, so far.
All right, so first of all, can you tell us what the Computer Club is and what's the real objective mission of the Computer Club?
Well, it's morphed over time from the time when we first started 20 years ago or so. It was a bunch of computer users that were helping each other. And it slowly developed over time, and now our mission statement, if you have one, if you call it that, is to be a resource for the community. We focused outside to help the whole community accommodate the new digital age we're in. And so that's our orientation these days is.
Now, why do you think it's important for a resident to be involved in this digital age? Because some residents might say, what do I need to know this for? Or, why do I need to know a computer? What would you say to a resident who might have that kind of train of thought?
Well, it's not just computers anymore. It's everything. Everybody's got the little Lexus thing, and that's what cooked up the Wi-Fi, and people are using their iPhones, and so it's more than just computers these days. And we're trying to respond to that with classes and tutorials and actual people coming in and helping in the apartments.
Okay, so can you kind of discuss how many members are in the Computer Club, or if they're, who's involved in the Computer Club?
Okay, there's about 720 members in the Computer Club.
720 members. Wow.
And of course, that's people that join, and the reason they join is we will keep them informed of any latest like worms or viruses and so forth. Also, we get use of the computer lab, which is for members only, and then first crack at any of the classes that we would be having. So it's not just people that really want to use computers, it's for their own information and so forth. And so,
well, you said the computer lab, there we go, sorry. The computer lab is only for members only. Well, if I'm not a member, I'm not allowed to use the computer lab? Well, then how do I become a member?
Well, a couple of ways. Each new resident gets an application. About a month after we move in, we put a application for membership in their mailbox. And if that goes by, you can go to the club website and download the application form. Or you can, at the front desk, they have the forms there too. So, and it's a form you fill out, $2 for lifetime membership.
$2? Oh, wow.
That's a holdover from the old days when people, we needed money to run the club. We find that we charge a little bit for the classes now, so that's sustained. So we went from a $2 annual membership to just a $2 lifetime membership. Okay,
wow. Well, I was just thinking with signing up, in the outside world, if you're taking like a class or, some kind of, educational piece, some classes require you to have some working knowledge of the particular thing you're learning. Now here, there might be residents who, might have been involved in a line of work where they did nothing with computers. Now, to be a part of this club, does a person need to know the basics of computers or digital technology, or they can come in not knowing a thing?
Oh, we have classes from everything from the beginners. What's a computer, what's a mouse, all the way up through Word, Excel, and then some specialized things like photoshopping and doing photos, and so that it covers the entire gamut. And again, in our response to doing these other things, the other new technology, we're having classes on how to use your iPhone, how to use your iPad, and your phone for photography and that sort of thing.
Can I sign my mom up?
Is she a resident?
No, she's always asking, Avan, how do I send this text message on my phone?
Yeah.
So I might tell my mom she needs to drop in to take a class on how to use her iPad and all that stuff. So can you kind of discuss when you have your meetings and where?
Okay, our meetings are the second Tuesday of every month in the auditorium. The repositioning is sort of put a kibosh on it for this year. They're using the auditorium for other things, so our ordinary Tuesday meetings won't always happen. So you have to watch. We'll notify everybody every month when there's going to be a meeting, and that's essentially a lecture, some sort of a discussion group about new technology, changes to, like when we went from Word or from Windows 7 to Windows 10 or Windows 8 to Windows 10, what the implications of that are, and should they do it. And so it's a varied discussion once a month. And then the day after the thing, we have somebody in the lab to come in, and if they have questions, we'll help demonstrate and show where their problems were.
So it's not just a lecture-based class. There is a piece of it the next day, you said, where you can actually come and work on what you just learned. Because you know, some people, like I can learn a little bit from just listening to someone, but after a while, you know, I start to drift and I start thinking about what I got to do later on. But you're saying that there is a piece of it where a person can actually be on the computer or their telephone or their iPad and actually do the different steps that was discussed.
Yes, and there again, the iPhone and iPad classes are really hands-on because they bring their computer with them to the class, and then they work with the instructor to do that.
Who are the instructors?
Well, it's hard to say because they vary between each class, but
do they have to test out to make sure they know how to do the operation that they're training?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But I don't think anybody that would step up to be an instructor would do something they wouldn't really know how to do it. But speaking of instructors, we really need more help. For all the 720 people we've got, only about 60 are actually involved in the day-to-day, month-to-month operation of the club. That's computer lab helpers. We've got group people that go around to everybody's apartment that has problems and troubleshoot what problems they're having with their computers. We've got people that run the classes, people that maintain the lab, keep the printers stocked and computers running. And so we really need some more people, and we really need instructors. And I'd like to have people asking what kind of classes would they like to see, so we can respond more. And also like to have ideas for, we've done this before, and problem was people would say, I'd like to have a class in this. We couldn't find instructors.
Oh, okay.
So we need to have the instructors, anybody can teach this, and so then we can set it up and arrange for classes and classrooms. And
so we're hoping after today you'll get some people messaging you or wanting to be instructors or show that they are a computer or technology guru. Now, what is the proper way to get in contact with you or the computer club if someone wants to be a part as an instructor to help people out?
Well, we have an email at GS-CC, and also you can obviously contact me, or Tom Canini, who's our training instructor, and he puts all the classes together. And I wish I could give you his email address, but I didn't remember to bring it.
I had a different question of, let's say, do you have like services or a method for people to, let's say I'm at my house and I'm trying to type something on Word and things ain't going right or things aren't formatting the way I like it. Is there can I just contact you or are there specific people I should contact?
Well, there's a list of people, and again on our computer website, a list of helpers. And you can find somebody in your building that probably can come help you. And there's their names, and you need, you need to be a member to get that. But there's a list of helpers, and you can call one of them, or you can call me and I can refer them to one.
So a resident IT department is on campus.
Yeah, sort of.
That's what it seems like. A resident IT department is on campus.
And we've actually been helping Ericsson IT in some of these new facilities.
All right, that's good to hear. I don't know if you would know this information, but you have any updates in the sense of like with the whole repositioning, what's happening with the computer club, or you don't know yet?
Well, they're moving the lab, obviously, to where the treasure chest used to be. We don't know when that's going to start yet.
Okay.
But we just got new computers.
Oh, that's good.
All-in-ones that replace the old ones. And those will be moving down. And then the lab is going to be repositioned to make it more conducive to instruction.
Okay.
So they can have the classes as well as having the people come in and use the computers on their own.
All right. Well, Bob, I see we're running low on time. Is there anything else you want to add or say that we didn't touch on today?
No, I just would really like to have more people show an interest in teaching or asking for what classes we can have, or ask for classes, and then we can see if we can find instructors. And how to get more people to join.
All right, you heard it, Greenspring. We're looking for more instructors, and we're looking for more teachers to help out your fellow residents on how to use this new stuff of digital technology. And if you don't know how to use it, don't feel bad for asking for help. Like I said, my mom is 52 and she cannot play a DVD and she cannot operate her phone. So it's totally okay. So thanks for coming on, Bob.